The question that I ask all of my podcast guests is what it means to them to live an evolved life. Here's what my guest from 2019 had to say.
An evolved life to me would be balance in life, to not feel like you're in one of the extremes, either chaotic living or super strict white-knuckling through misery living. We want to be somewhere in the balance. Can you, live healthfully and move your body in a way that feels good and, makes you feel amazing after, not because you should, quote, earn your calories or anything like that. Are you eating as healthy as you can about 80 to 90% of the time, and allow flexibility to, order pizza with your spouse on a Friday night, or absolutely have that cold beer on a hot patio. I think life needs to include those things to be sustainable.
I think that's kind of twofold in the sense living an evolved I think you need to be taking care of yourself. So whether that's like the self-care you do at home, just checking in on yourself, both mental health and physical health, looking to see kind of what you need to be able to take care of you so that you can do kind of the second part is to serve others and to help others. There's so much that we have that we can give to others that can benefit them. And I think sometimes we underestimate that and underestimate what we have that can be so beneficial to other people. But really, whether it's just taking a few moments to help someone, at the store, or going out of your way and volunteering somewhere, I think living a life with service is a big part of living an evolved life and helping those around you and in your community.
To me, it's about embracing change and the growing pains that come along with that, like really honoring the growing pains and the change and the trajectory and the dips and the dives, and the evolution is an ongoing process, and it's about loving every piece of it. That's how you can live an evolved life.
If there's anything I've learned, it's that nobody's opinion matters but yours. Nobody's does but yours. I mean, the only reason that I actually won those shows is because I didn't care what the judges said. That's what made me win. Mm-hmm. Because I had the confidence in myself, and that was magnetic. That was happy. And that is what people want to be around. That is what brings love and just the purpose of life. When you're vibing in a frequency that is so in tune with you, people want to vibe with you.
Yeah.
And so nobody's opinion matters but yours. So whether it's, I'm going to relate this to Freedom Fit, who gives a crap what anybody around in the class is doing? Who gives a crap what they're wearing or what they're doing? It's about you. Mm-hmm. That's all anybody cares about. If it's you want to chase the best body that you've ever had, awesome. But have it vibe with your why, not because your significant other wants you to look a certain way, or you're in the dating scene and you need to feel like you need to look a certain way. Mm-hmm. If you just chasing your goals because you want it, not because your parents think you should have a goal of being a doctor or a lawyer. It's got to be about you. Nobody's opinion matters.
I would say being open to growth. So I'm almost 40. I've been doing this a long time, but I'm constantly learning. And it doesn't matter who I'm learning from. You're not in my business, but there's things that I can learn from you. Regardless of who I interact with throughout the day, there's always something to be learned and to expand your own self on that information. So I think evolved or evolution means that you're not stagnant. You don't stay in one spot, whether that's physically, mentally, or emotionally. There's always room to learn and to grow. So I never want to shut that part of me down and think that I've risen to some pinnacle where I'm just like, okay, that's it, right? I'm done learning. I figured it all out, because I want to be doing that until the day I die. Like, I think there's so many avenues and ways to grow from different people and different experiences. So that, for me, that's living an evolved life.
Which of these answers resonated with you most? Let me know in the comments below.